What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. And today we're bringing you a review and comparison video between a 2023 Volvo XC90 Recharge Plus trim against the 2023 Volvo XC90 Recharge Ultimate trim. And we're gonna be talking about the exteriors, interiors, and some specs about both of these cars. But before we do, if you guys like our content, like our video, subscribe to our channel because it's not a sponsored video, and your guys' subscription to our channel really helps us out, so we appreciate the support. Also, if you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us so we can talk details later. Also, a special shout out to Nilo Volvo here in Sacramento for providing us both of these beautiful cars. And guys, stay tuned because we're going to be dropping those MSRP stickers and exact price tags on these cars so you guys get an idea of what exactly comes with these cars and the price on them. Now let's go ahead and start this review. So let's kick off this review with some specs and comparisons on exteriors. Now we're not gonna be seeing much different on the comparisons on the exteriors and the engines because they are recharged, so they pretty much come the same. 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder engine. Horsepower is 455 horsepower combined with 523 foot-pounds of torque, everybody. Now, if you were to split that up, it's 312 horsepower direct injection and 143 horsepower on the electric motor. A little bit about the MPGe is 58 miles combined, but if you're only on gas, it is 27 miles per gallon combined. All electric range is about 32 miles. You get about 520 miles to the tank combined. Battery, 18.8 kilowatts, 270 to 400 volt exterior or external battery range, 110 or 220 volt charging cable compatibility with electric power steering, and of course, it's all-wheel drive. For anybody who wants to know the colors on this car, this is a platinum gray metallic, and this right here is a denim blue metallic. Now, keep that in mind, like denim blue. Okay, now we're going to shut these hoods because they are humongous, and look at the angle that this hood opens up at. We're gonna close because we're scared that the wind is gonna blow these things back. I'm sure Volvo made shocks strong enough for that, but we're not gonna take any chances. So now these are the new front ends, or the front ends to the 2023 Volvo XC90's LED headlights, daytime running lights, parking markers integrated into the headlights. Now, things that you're going to be seeing different from the Plus package to the Ultimate package, everybody. You have the option of adding 360 view camera systems, but on a typical standard Plus package, you would get just a front camera and a rear camera, but not the 360, to where the Ultimate comes with a standard 360 camera surround system. All right, now that's where the camera is at. Volvo beautiful stamp there. And look at the angles and the curvatures on this Volvo XC90. I'm loving it. Bumper sensors integrated into the lower bumper cover, the lower side of that bumper cover. And look, it gives you more of a sporty yet luxurious feel. That's what I'm loving about the Volvo, because you're bougie, you're sporty, and you're luxurious. All around, you have everything in the same bucket. Continuing down the middle of these two cars, the wheel well trims are the same. What I mean by that, they come the same paint or the same look of the paint of the car. Sometimes on different manufacturers, you will be seeing those plastic wheel well trims. Well, I'm a big fan of the same color of the car to be painted on those wheel well trims because it just gives it a more higher class, rich feel. Right under that, you have both 21-inch rims. Now, this is on the Plus package. You are going to be seeing different rims from Plus over to Ultimate, and these are 21-inch alloy rims. And of course, this looks more like an EV type rim or electric vehicle type rim to this where it looks like our standard normal gas-powered engine rim, right? But you will keep your eye out for these because on the Plus package itself, they come standard 20-inch rims. These are optional upgrades on the 21 inches. Continuing forward, your charging station is on the driver's side. If you go ahead and remove that cap, just like that, put that cap back on and just push that back in. Side mirrors come loaded. They are blind spot assist, integrated lighting, and right under that you have that camera for that 360 surround view. Now, recharge stamped on that chrome trim. Both of them come with that chrome trim. Same look on the rocker panel area. Keyless fob entries. Up top, you have your chrome roof rails, black gloss trim in between the windows, and the chrome trim up top and bottom of those windows. Laminated panoramic glass on both of them. So on the Plus package over to the Ultimate package, you get that beautiful panoramic glass that goes over to that second row. Now let's head over to the rear ends, and pretty much the same thing on the rear ends. Not much different. Volvo stamped XC90 with the T8 all-wheel drive recharge badge here. Loving it. Over to this, and look at these beautiful taillights. Loving those nice LED, high-class looking taillights on the XC90s. Volvo, just beautiful look. I am liking the gray more than that denim blue. If you ask me, the way it comes together with the chrome just gives it such a rich feel. Bumper sensors integrated here on this lower trim piece. Now let's go ahead and pop open automatic lift gates, but you also have the option of hands-free lift gate opening with kicking your foot under that rear bumper. Now, this is a 6-seater XC90. You have the option of getting that middle bench, which makes it a 7-seater, but these are both captain chairs on that middle bench row. And then you have the option of lifting and dropping these rear seats. And we're gonna show you guys that when we're on the interior side of the car. But for now, I wanna show you guys a little bit about the trunk space. Some more personal pocket room under that mat. Pocket room here towards the right. Little hooks for some groceries. 12-volt inlet with a little bit of bungee and some hooks here on the right and left, everybody. Let's go ahead and close that. And look, you got a little sticker that Volvo shows you how to use that hands-free opening. You got to have the key in your pocket and kick over towards the driver's side, and it'll shut that tailgate. But for the sake of the video, we're not going to be doing that. Let's go ahead and pop open this one and show you guys how it looks with the third row seating up, and kind of your space that you get when that third row seating is up. So take that into consideration. Beautiful, nice LED lighting right and left. And in order to just drop these third row seats, you would lift that lever here and drop that. Okay, now let's go ahead and shut this tailgate. Now that we're done pretty much talking about exterior and some trunk space on these XC90s Plus and Ultimate, let's go ahead and show you guys the interior, is where we're gonna see majority of the differences on these cars. So now sitting on the interior side of the 2023 XC90 Recharge Ultimate trim. So I'm sitting in the Ultimate trim car itself. Now, right off the bat, everybody, the first few things we're gonna see in comparison from the Ultimate to the Plus trim package is the heads-up display. The number one, you will see on the Ultimate will have the heads-up display to where the Plus does not. Second thing that you will see right off the bat is the Napa upholstery leather wrapping inside the car of the Ultimate trim, to where the Plus package will not have such a premium look on the seating. You also, on the seating, will have leg extensions and controls. So differences on controls and the look of the seat itself. The Ultimate looks a little bit more high class, more plush, luxurious feel compared to the Plus package. Next thing is the crystal shift knob. This you will not have in the Plus package, to where the Ultimate comes with a crystal shift knob, adding to the bouginess and the high class feel of the Ultimate trim package. Now, other than that, a lot is the same with regards to like crash warnings, safety controls, and all this stuff. You have a 12.3-inch front digital cluster. We're gonna click OK so you guys get an idea, and we can make that full screen navigation or have a split screen, and you can control that by your controls here on your steering wheel. Of course, standard controls for your windshield wipers and your signal lighting with your lighting and fog lights here on the left. On the steering column, manual control steering column, all right, goes in and out, up and down. On the left-hand side of the manual steering column, you have your gas lid button with your tailgate lift button. Door panel, loving the look of the wooden inlays, natural wood inlays. Take into consideration that from different trim levels, you will see different wood inlays or different colors. This is kind of a grayish natural wood inlay to where the Plus package will have the brown wood inlays. Another thing that you will see on the Ultimate trim package is the 14-speaker Harman Kardon premium sound. Now, you have the option of upgrading your Plus package with that Harman Kardon speaker sound system, but the Ultimate package comes standard of the 14-speaker sound system. And my best advice to anybody would be get the premium sound because it just makes the ride a whole lot better, the experience of the car itself. You get your memory seating, 1, 2, 3 memory settings, control units for your windows, and your electric control unit for that side mirror. Remember, guys, loving how that Volvo brings together all the colors together with the dashboard, leather wrapped, very nice feel. In that kind of cream off-white look on that color of the seating. Over to the center console. Okay, center console, a little bit of some pocket room, maybe some little wrappers or trash or like chapstick and things of that sort, and you go ahead and pull that cover closed and you get that natural wood inlay look with that black gloss and that nice metallic silver look, just giving it such a rich feel. Loving how this, check this out, start engine stop. We could go ahead and stop that just by turning that knob and go ahead and start that car by turning it again. Very cool that we do not see manufacturers have this but Volvo. Up top over the center console, you have your 9-inch digital touchscreen. The reason I left it here, so you guys get an idea of the ventilation controls of your quad zone controls on these Volvo XC90s. So everybody on the first row and the second row get to set up their own temperature. Very egotistic, self-centered car, which people would love. Or you can sync it by the press of this button and unsync it for temperature controls. Your camera system, just want to give you guys kind of an idea of how this looks. Let's go home. It does come with Google Maps and Google supported, Google Assistant. Let's go to settings and show you guys an idea of how this looks. Touch sensitivity, very responsive, right? Does not lag. We're gonna go over to controls and show you guys can control mirror, auto dimming, all this stuff. Loving how Volvo just really packs their cars with so many bells and whistles inside their cars and conveniences. Now, if you guys do head over to Nilo Volvo here in Sacramento, they have some awesome people that will spend their time with you guys going on through the ins and the outs. Above all this that I talked about, we have that laminated panoramic glass over to the second row, like I was stating. Loving that look to where even the second row seats get that feel of the outside. So they're not just kind of missing out on what's going on in the front seats. You can open that visor and close that visor by a touch-sensitive slide option. And look at that, very nice and quiet. Let's go ahead and stop that and open it by sliding your finger. And let's go ahead and open that tilt option and slide for that big glass. Loving the sunroof and premium airflow quality on this Volvo. Along with that, touch-sensitive true light LEDs, loving that also. Man, I'm just saying that word loving because I'm just in love with this car. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. Now that we're pretty much done with the front side of this interior, we're gonna head over to the second and third row and talk about that. So now at the second row in the 2023 XC90, we get the captain chairs. You have the option of putting a bench seat here, but captain chairs, of course, richer feel. In front of the captain chairs, pocket room for your personal belongings. In between those two pocket rooms, you have your USB-C plugins in the back. You also have two of these in the front in the cubby room here. You got your quad zone climate control, and we left that on so you guys get an idea. Heated seats. Yep. There you go. Sorry, I had to press on the lock button, but look at that. They go by two, numbers of two, not by one. Let's go ahead and shut that off. All right, vent controls. I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, everybody. Let's go ahead and do some space testing, all right? Now, legroom is pretty clear on that. Up top, my head is not touching. You could also drop the angle of these seats and you get more clearance. But remember, you drop that angle on the captain seating on the second row, you're going to lose space on the third row seating. If we go ahead and pick that back up, you're still clear. Now, of course, the wider angle on that lower back for longer road trips will feel a lot better. Door panels look pretty much the same coming in over from the front to the back. Sun visors integrated, so if the sun is beating you in your face during the day, you have the option of dropping that extra sun visor. All right, and something I want you guys to notice from coming over from the front seats to the second and third row seating on the Ultimate trim package is that no more perforated leather look, okay? So Volvo does simplify their leather look. Now, if you guys do watch my other videos, I always talk about this from different manufacturers, is where they simplify or they don't simplify their seats. Heading over to the third row, we're gonna drop this seat by the lever down there, all right, and show you guys what the third seats look like. Now, the third seats, captain seating, all right, looks like that captain. Typically, manufacturers will make it look like a bench, but I'm kind of liking this captain look better. And your space back here, of course, is going to be a little bit tighter. So now I'm a taller person, so you're going to have less room unless you want to move that seat up and you increase that space, but of course you will take away from that second row space, all right? Now to the right and the left, you have some cubby room with a cap, cup holder for each seat. Up top, you get your vent control for that airflow. And the indentation here in the plastic is for that trunk cover option that you would have to drop these third seats down and you can cover that back trunk space if you got no third party passengers or third row passengers, sorry. Up top, again, touch sensitive, true light LED lighting and speakers to the right and the left. Now let's go ahead and jump over to the plush trim so you guys get an idea of what it looks like. Now sitting in the plush trim, showing you guys get an idea. Now, I'm a fan of that black look a little bit more than that off-white look, so my idea would be getting the Ultimate in the black color. But look, seats do not come perforated. You do not have the leg extensions. The options on the seat controls here are a little bit different, all right? So no ventilated seats, but you do get heated. The crystal shift knob is different, and no heads-up display on the plush trim. All right, everybody. Up top, pretty much the same thing, panoramic glass, laminated, touch-sensitive controls, and everything is pretty much the same. Different color on that wood inlay. Now, I am a bigger fan of this brown wood rather than that kind of gray with the off-white. It all comes down to preferences, guys. So let me know what you guys like better. Now, as promised, we're gonna drop that MSRP sticker with the price tag. So the MSRP sticker to the Ultimate is this one, and compared to over to the Plus is also this one. Let us know if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns. We appreciate your guys' support here at Vagabond Builds. Stay tuned, keep watching because we have more things coming.